All right, thank you for joining in. It's I can't believe it. It is actually Friday. I'm super excited, super pumped up. For all of you guys who are on catch up, thank you for watching. And anyone who's joining me, welcome in. This is John RMS, aka Ace Bullion. So a big hello and a big welcome. So let's see here. Right, got everything I need set up, I think. Yeah. Wow, people pumping in already. This is awesome. I hope everyone is having a great time. There we go, sir. How are you? Mr. John Brandon, how are you? Well, good morning, sir. It's the afternoon here, as you're more than aware of. So, Rhonda, my God, I haven't seen you in ages, hon. Welcome in. Jay, hey, you caught the stream. Welcome. Doing well, excellent. That's what I like to hear. I like to hear that everyone is doing well and everyone's doing fine. Just reaching over, getting some more stuff. So I've been exceptionally busy, as I'm sure you guys have probably gathered. I've had a rather turbulent time at the moment with life, as we all do, I guess. Why not, right? But yeah, things at this end regarding my secret project are almost at a point where I can show everything to you guys. And that's super fun. Mr. Joe Durbin! I got my Durbin bell. Let's see your question for you. Honestly, it'll be cheaper for you to buy them in the USA because we have to pay tax and then you got the shipping on top of that. Let's say a tube of 20 or 25. I think the 25 in the 20 in Britannia's. It's more expensive if you buy them over here. No worries, my pleasure. Well, Mr. Durbin, things are and are not going well. But, I mean, for the thing that's not going well, obviously, it's a family issue. I'm not going to go too far into it, but I'll say it once and then I'll not repeat it on the stream. Sadly, there's an incident here with cancer, and it's something that, well, we as a family were dealing with it, and that's cool. So, yeah. So that's it. That's the bad news of it at the moment. But on the positive side, here's some positives. We're all still alive. Thank you, John, man. I appreciate that. But yeah, on the positive sides here, there is my brother was released from prison yesterday morning. So just over 24 hours ago, he was released. And for the first time in about 10 years, I was able to see him face to face. King Sniper, good morning, good afternoon, actually, from this end, I'm afraid. So yeah, he was released. He, from Connecticut prison, and he has now made his way into a safe, secure home. So I am super pleased. I can't wait to basically start up this brotherly bond relationship and hopefully, really get back to normality with him. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, we were FaceTiming earlier, and it really was spectacular. It was, I was in tears. So, Yeah, really super awesome. Yeah, it can honestly, because if any of you guys have ever had family that's gone to prison, or if you've ever been in prison, I don't know if you have family abroad or whatever, but you cannot even have a phone call abroad, and it really sucks. It hurts. So it doesn't just hurt the person who committed the crime, but it hurts obviously the family itself. So yeah, it's been a long time. So I'm really happy now, and things will start to change. And I'm really looking forward to this. Our family relationship is going to be just awesome. Um, so yeah, as you can see here, by the way, I've decided just to lay these out for silly displays. These are obviously they're going to be sent off to the assay office, but this is ah right. That's a fairly long time. He's done 18 years. So, but in America, you can do 18 years for just about anything. So there you go. Um, but no, as I said, I am just super pleased that he's out. He's at home. His breakfast was Dunkin' Donuts, which, by the way, I am so envious and jealous of because, well, we don't have it over here in this country. Um, we have Krispy Kremes, but honestly, you can buy for 4 Krispy Kremes, you can buy a whole box of Dunkin' Donuts. It's ridiculous. The cost is insane. And they don't taste anywhere near as good, but they do taste pretty dang good. Um, so, yeah. Anyway, moving on to this about this bit here. There's been some major, or fairly major big news here as far as assaying goes. And I received a notification letter from the Edinburgh Assay Office today, which was about now that we've left the EU, and now that we're no longer part of the EU, we can get. They don't recognize the trade, the symbols. So pretty much it's just the UK. So for the UK market only, we have to assay the pieces. And it is crazy, yeah. But across, I could sell this in America, and I wasn't really quite sure about this. So I was really bugged out about it. I could actually sell this in America now, and that would be it. I don't need to have it assayed. It's only here in the UK or in Europe or Canada that I need to actually put an assay mark on it. Now, of course, I'm still going to abide by all the laws and regulations because I think assaying does help. At the end of the day, if you have something that's assayed, that proves it's gone through all the testing and everything else, and fine well. And I came across a bunch of sites. After I'd done this, I was looking it up, and people were saying, well, what if something's just under, 999, it's like 958 or something, but I stamp it as 999 silver. Well, in the UK, they don't tolerate it. That's not how it works. I mean, it has to be pure, or that's it. And if you guys, for the most of you guys, you would have seen in the background, as I developed over the years, that I had failed one assay test, and that was because I used some wet and dry sandpaper, which was stupid of me. By the way, Mr. Durbin, I still got the ring on, pure silver, and it hasn't gone away yet. And to have something that's pure and that you can prove is pure, then that's great. And then people ask a really logical question, and I agree with them. What about these mints who sell bars that are not assayed? Well, bars are kind of exempt. Man, it is awesome, buddy. You have no idea how much I love that. Honestly, if I would say anything, it's a little bit too big, but only a little bit. It depends on the weather, but it's okay. Um, but I love it. If anyone ever wants, a ring or a bell, speak to Mr. Joe Durbin, because honestly, as you have no idea, look at this detail here. I feel ashamed. I should have really polished it up. It is remarkable. And I still, by the way, Mr. Durbin, I do have a bunch of cutlery to go to you that is assayed. So there is a hallmark on these. And at some point, in fact, I will put my email address down below here. There you go, because the Ace Bullion one is not working, ladies and gentlemen. It does need a polish. I do feel really, really bad about that at the moment. So, but yeah. So there's that email address. So Mr. Durbin, if yeah, what was I saying? Why did I give you my email address? Because there was something I wanted on there. Yeah, Mr. Durbin, get in contact with me. That's basically it. I may actually have some stuff or something I want done, but yeah. No, the hallmark does not say clean me, you little git. I know what you're like. Come on, Jay. So, all right. We got 7 people in here, but there's not a heck of a lot in. And, I am so itching to show you guys some of the things I've done. But all I can say, or at least show you at the moment, is you guys seen this? And, you guys could probably see that this is now dirty. Oh, wonder why. So things have actually moved and have been moving very, very well. Just show us already. No, I'd rather keep you in suspense, Jay. It is amazing. Truly is amazing. I prefer to keep everyone in suspense, and then you guys can witness some pouring as well, because that's something I'm looking forward to do as well. Sorry, you're probably going to hear an ambulance. No control over that one, unless that's the police coming and knocking down and reading my silver. Mr. Johnny Ray Highway, how are you, sir? A big hello and good morning. Sorry, I was having a little sip of my coffee there. Suspenders. Well, I'm anti-suspenders because I prefer to be the MC Hammer, let it all hang down, baggy, builder, Bob the Builder, all that kind of style. I really don't care, honestly. But yeah, so it really is just something that is awesome. I've been putting a lot of time, a lot of effort into this project, but I'm nearly there. I'm at the point of I've completed one bit, which actually, you know what? I don't mind showing you guys. Are you ready? Do you guys want to be teased? Got Turtle here. Oh, Johnny, that's not cool, buddy. I hope you're starting to feel better. Damn infection, I'll tell you that much. That was a sneak tease. Jay, you do write some good lyrics, my friend. Turtle, yes. Well, the turtle wasn't the star of the show there. That's the hidden bit. And that was obviously another little tiny clue into the life of what the heck is going on with Ace Bullion. So, speaking of ace bullying, the other thing that's going on is tomorrow, I'm going to wake up and probably grab a cup of coffee, have something to eat really quick, and then I'm going to be stuck in front of this computer all freaking day. And that's what I'm assuming at the moment, because I need to transfer over my domain. I need to set up an account with Host Me or something. I have no idea. I need to read the email properly. I need to buy there's something else on there. And then I need to pay for the web designer to do his bits. And the web designer is going to be listing a bunch of stuff for me and setting up a brand new website that I can manage from my like myself, rather than having to rely on someone else to do so. So let's just move, not that trying to get these out of the way, but not out of the way. Wow, I didn't realize I had that much room there. There we go. These are the things waiting to be hallmarked. But all these will finally end up on my website, and I'm super, super pleased about it. Look at the reflection there. Oh yeah. My honeybees. But these are nothing in comparison to what is coming. That much I can tell you. So, I seriously, I'm just going to pull these out. But yeah, I have all sorts of wonderful, beautiful Hallmark silver waiting to go on my website. There you go, Jay. Even got a little small. This is almost 100-gram bar, 2 point something. Thank you, Mr. Durbin. I appreciate that. This was the 2020/2021 round that I designed and made up my own mold for. Let me go back to when I first started. Oh my goodness, there we go. It's insane. I can't believe I still have some of these for sale. That's the thing. I know a lot of these, obviously, I've sold in the past. I've sold other ones. Yeah, absolutely. Platinum is definitely going up. There's another style there. You will notice the subtle differences, by the way, in the bars. I'm pulling out a bag of silver. You're right, I am. I have a Lest We Forget round here, which is, let's see here if I can try to show you the light. Sometimes it's really difficult to get this because it's hard. This is Lest We Forget. But yeah, super hard to sometimes read. It's the poppy-esque type of thing. Oh, see, I've been buying platinum left, right, and center. There we go. There's the Lest We Forget. There's another one of those. So I got 2 of those, I think. Hopefully no more. Yes, that's it. And there's the last of the fat aces. But yeah, so all of these things are going to be absolutely lovely. They're going to be going up on the website. I'm, in fact, with these here in the description, I'm going to be honoring the Colonel, because this is a mold that I got from the Colonel. Oh, I don't know. God, what year was that? It was a long time ago. So when I first started, and Dave and I just became really good friends, and it was awesome. Hey, Grace, how are you, my dear? So, and this I can put someone's initials in and all sorts or whatever, but yeah. And then of course I got some other things, but the thing is, like with those mini skulls, I said it's going to be to honor the Colonel, and I don't know what I'm going to do, but yeah, it'll be something spectacular, of course. I don't do things by halves, really, do I? these little mini button rounds here. So, yeah, it's kind of pretty cool. But yeah, I said there's a whole bunch of stuff. Grace, and you're in here as well, my dear. If anyone does try or needs to contact me in the meantime, the contact at Ace Bullion is not working because that was part of my website. So there is a link. I just popped it up right now. It's to my that's my personal email account. And anyone can get a hold of me, at any point. If you guys do spot me on Facebook or wherever as well, because I'm on Facebook, Reddit, you name it, I'm pretty much there. Twitter, always say hi, join in. My personal Facebook page I keep very private. That's family and friends. But for everyone else, it is. So I forgot to, my bad, to mute that. For everyone else, it's like just, use it for messenger purposes. And I can then either speak to you through video conference or telephone, and it's free of charge, of course. That's the best part. Good afternoon, Rand, by the way. I wasn't ignoring you, my friend. How are you? I hope you're doing well. So I also still have more things to come. And by the way, this is not going to be a massive live stream for any length of time, but I've been doing a number of coin reviews, and it kind of doesn't seem like it in a weird way, but I've done everything here from where I ripped up, or cut up, shall I say, right there in the bottom, the James Bond 1 ounce. I just done this one the other day. This is one of the new Lunar series. It is. Especially when you consider all this. I mean, you put it next to it. So I've done the Lunar series. There's a Libertad there. And you can tell the difference in quality from my videos to, the actual live stream. So you get a better idea of what's happening. A $5 maple leaf. Yeah, I would have chose the Pac-Man as well, bud. Good choice. This is the prehistoric bits. And then the Philharmonics. No, it's not milking already yet. Don't worry. Not at the moment, Jay, I'm afraid. They are up in a safe, and I'm not about to run and go grab those, I'm afraid. Because they're safely secured. And yes, you could definitely see them. I can FaceTime them to you at any point. But they're locked away in a safe because, well, A, you've already put a deposit down on them. And I do not want to damage them in the slightest. So they're locked away, they're hidden, and it's one of those kind of, situations. I'm not going to damage them. Okay, so you have a question, which is, how do I know what is coming out from the musically set ounces? Which one are you referring to? The Philharmonics? Or, oh, sorry, hold on, let me take a look. Oh, right, okay, David Bowie, Elton John, Queen. The best thing to do, sorry, yes, the musicians, is keep an eye out. Now, I'm privy to a lot of information, and rather than to give disinformation or false or fictitious stuff or whatever, I won't. But yeah, I haven't actually heard of the next person that's coming out. There is speculation, but I'm not about to say any names because if I do and it's wrong, I don't want anyone to get their hopes up or anything else. Um, yeah, I am not a news outlet for that kind of thing. On the UK Mint website, you couldn't find. Oh well, just use Google. It's fine. You really want a 1 ounce silver, yeah, proof. Mr. 308, how are you, sir? Buddy, by the way, because I know that you've shot me that email because we're on about that Troy Pound stuff. Um, that's my personal email that I've just sent into the link there. Please make sure you keep a note of that because the Ace Bullion one shut down at the moment because I closed the website last weekend and basically I thought they would let it run its course until the end, but they decided to just shut it down immediately, which is a bit kind of pathetic of them, but because I had a month left. So I've lost out on a month's worth of subscription, but seeing that I was paying about, what was it? It worked out in the end around about 350 to 450 pounds a year to have that website, that Ace Bullion website. And it was a horrible website to use. I mean, it was good to start off with. So that was one thing. But yeah, it was a horrible website. It was horrible for me to list products. I couldn't do it. And I was frustrated, to say the least. But luckily, as I said, tomorrow's the big day where hopefully things start to, open up. You never know. I might just suddenly spring it on you guys and say, hey, look, proof this. Because at that point, my web designer would have done his thing. I would do my thing. And there we go. It's Reg 123 or 123 Reg. Honestly, they are a bunch of, I don't know. I mean, they never heard of Google AdSense in their life, which I find rather silly and comical to say the least. And trying to explain things to them was insane. So, what looks like copper? Cowboys, that is the correct terminology. This is brass, if you're wondering. It's not copper, but okay. Everything else is pure silver. But now, I know a lot of you guys actually, we don't, yeah, I don't think any of us really are on the other groups. But that's another thing that may be starting up. So watch this space. I'm trying to put together something where everybody can take part in and everyone can be part of. Now, as I'm not a computer guru or whatever, okay. Does this help if I block out some of the light? You can see my hands. Hold on. Make some. I'll just make silly puppet faces in the background. The bell is definitely not copper at all. Oh my gosh. Heck no. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece. This is made by the one, the only Mr. Joe Durbin. And oh my God. I feel ashamed to show the bell at the moment because it is not clean. So yeah, it's my fault for that. You want that bell? Well, you can't have that bell. It will never be available. It will never be for sale to anybody. This is my bell. And I've seen Mr. Durbin's bells that he's been making for other people. And oh my goodness, it is crazy. They're all so beautiful. I think Mr. Durbin is and please correct me if I'm wrong. Have you made a copper bell yet, sir? It's definitely toned. I mean, I do use it when I want my wife. I say, "Wifey." I get in trouble for doing that, but so. And you can tell where I use it the most as well, because you can see where my paws have been on it on a regular basis. See, there you go. Yeah, so you made a nice copper one. Hmm. Oh, I don't know what to say. Now I think I might want a copper one to go with it. I don't know. It is the sound of the wife. Yep. To the kitchen. Yeah, I will get in so much trouble. Thankfully, she's out with my two boys on a walk, having some fun, getting some fresh air, getting some exercise. I'm gonna totally get into, trouble if she ever sees this. So, yeah, there we go. Um, but let's see here. So, some of the other things to catch you guys up on. So, on Secret Project, which I've shown a little bit of clues. I've actually tested out some of the equipment. Obviously, I started using it to make some stuff, but I've tested out other aspects of the equipment along the lines. And oh my God, I'm beyond excited because it is one of those things that it's it works so well. I am super, super pleased. And it works beyond anything I could have ever thought of. Um, yeah, I'm not repeating that one, Jay. No, no. Because part of the thing is as well, she's out getting my medication as well. So yeah, she's definitely my rock. I have to give her that. Rand. No. So one of the really cool things is, and I'm not trying to steal it or whatever, but I know that no, I'm not sure I should really say this fully. But you guys know how I have a silver and gold chess set. Well, that's about all I could say. No, I'm just trying not to get in trouble, Rhonda. Um, no, I'm fine. If she comes back, then that's fine. I'm just not going to say anything. She knows I'm streaming. That's part of the reason why I'm a little bit late here. And that's because of the fact that I had to wait for them to go and finish their school because my wife's a teacher and she's teaching at the moment from home. And then there's a case of my children are both on two different computers as well. So they're getting, taught lessons live online, webcams and all sorts of stuff. I don't want to disturb them. So I'm kind of stuck usually either in my living room or either the bathrooms or my workshop or in the garden. It doesn't really kind of bode well. So, yeah. Or maybe the second wife. Really? No. One is enough work. Ask any married man. I think one wife is enough. Definitely for me, at least. Oh my goodness. I couldn't handle two wives. I don't know how other people can do that in other countries, but I think that what they have the wives that are they actually have to have separate houses for the wives or something. Yeah, Mr. Durbin, don't say a word. Plead the fifth. We're gonna move on with that one. Oh dear. So Yeah. Oh, the other one was is that I've been in contact with SMAC. I haven't actually spoke to him on the phone yet, and that's something that I'm looking to do. Um, but I'm actually surprised how little things have sold, by the way, in the Ace Bullion merchandise side of things. I was quite surprised about that, considering that there's a large percentage that's going to the armed forces, the veterans bit. Um, what? I just, oh my God, no, we're not getting into that, Jay. Take your medication, buddy. There you go. Wowzers. Woo. That's a conversation I'm not doing. Oh, well, that's cool. See, I don't even have one of those. So he said that there was like, um, yeah. So that would tie up. So that would be you, Amy, and Jeeps who have one. So apparently you're the third person to have one. So you, Amy, and Jeeps have one. That's it. As I said, even I don't have a sweatshirt yet. I'm trying to get some over in the UK for distribution, but I'm trying to order the right sizes, and I'm also trying to work with SMAC to show him how to ship stuff to the UK, um, and go from there. So yeah, what are you doing on this channel? Well, it's my channel, and I'm talking about lots of different things. So, hi, nice to see you, Tuck. Um, I could bring up the whole PlayStation 5, but right now I'm going to keep that out of the conversation because, yeah. Actually, here, just for you, Tuck, I got something for you. PS and Pennies to Benji's, welcome. Um, yeah, my one of my PlayStation 5 controllers is bust, so it's getting sent off. They gave me a label, and I'm getting a new one. So there you go. That's that one, which is typical. But it took over an hour and a half just to get through to PlayStation in this country. It's horrible. Um, oh my God, Red, what do you like? Both of you guys. I'm reading the chat. Yes, I do talk. Absolutely. I'm from America. I live in the UK, and yep, there you have it. I said, welcome to my channel. It's always good to see new faces, even if I don't know how you popped up on here, who referred you or whatever. But yeah, welcome, buddy. As you can see, the chat is a lot of humor, a lot of fun, and it's quite interesting. Oh my God, dark humor time. Okay, right. So swiftly moving on. You guys are really dark. Oh, well done, Penny. See, Penny's, I didn't know anything was up with you, hon. So well done. Ah, right, okay. Well, that's super cool, Tuck. I didn't know that I come up in the recommendations. I mean, I've been doing this for years. It's a monetized channel. I keep everything friendly. So at some point, you must either be into gaming, which obviously you are, or also into investing the silver, bullion, gold, whatnot. Um, but no, that's super cool. Kimchi Baka, how are you doing, sir? Welcome. It's good to see you, buddy. But no, I mean, feel free to to interact, have some fun. I mean, the channel really is a lot of fun. It's a really big community here. We do have some fun together, and yeah. Um, Amy, misplaced Super Girl, how are you, my dear? Oh wow, I feel blessed now. Um, Honestly, you guys are just crazy insane with this. Queen of Sassiness, definitely. Bless you. Bless you very much, sweetie. So, oh, right. See here, 210. Bloody heck, that's cheap. $210 to get down to Florida. That is cheap. Good luck with that, though. I mean, that's going to be really awesome. Grace, I've been working on my secret project. And as I kind of showed earlier, I've, done, a little tiny tease earlier on, but I'll happily show it again. This is the tiny tease here. That's about all I'm going to show, really. So, yeah. But I am looking forward to actually. Well, the turtle itself was, this was a little thing here, okay? This wasn't what I was hinting on at. Ha ha ha. But this has something to do with that other thing. But there you go. Um, what is it? It's a turtle. The other thing, well, I'm not going to tell you. That's part of the surprise. Is part of the anticipation. I could say or show you a bunch of other things which would just drive you nuts if you're trying to guess. But would I be that evil? Probably. There you go. There's a couple of other things that'll drive you nuts. But I can't really say anything at this time. So, yeah. Yes. Yes, I can make anything. In fact, one of the things I plan to make, and it won't be this one here, but I am going to be making cannons, and I'm also going to be doing some other things. Yes, I am nuts. Absolutely, Jay. um, and of course, that turtle, that'll be something that you'll see a lot more of. Along with a better version of this wolf. That's what I'm going to say. Because this wolf, I may just remelt down. I'm not quite sure. Or I might just send it to Amy as it is. But the new wolf will be something much more elegant and refined, shall we say, along with the dragons as well. Okay. Um, it's all right, Amy. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. As I said, that's not even hallmarked yet. So that there is waiting to be hallmarked along with these here. And I'm looking to be doing some live pouring very, very, soon. You're still waiting on the Pharaoh, which is this one here. This is the Pharaoh that is waiting to be hallmarked. So it's there. It will be added. It's just that trying to get all these processes all sorted out and all the steps that I need for this new project, which will really transform me from just being a quote poor to an artist, is going to be something that is totally different. And it's taken me a long time to get to where I want to be, but In a lot of ways, it's actually taken me significantly less time than actually I anticipated by far. I know, you're feral. And of course, I got two dragons here. One of them is already spoken for, but the dragons will be much better and more refined. I.e., there's gonna be a hole here. It's gonna be lots of stuff. Honestly, it's gonna be insane. So I'm looking forward to doing all of that and showing off everything with everybody. But right now, my workshop, it seriously looks like more of a factory setting where you have everything laid out in its place. There's things waiting to go. There's a line. There's everything else. And yep, it's insane. What was that? Rincewind? Princewind. Not sure what that means. Oh, rice wind. Huh? Okay. Don't know what that means. Rice wine, but okay. Okay. So, thank you, Jay, because I was completely and utterly clueless, my friend. I really was. I know Kimchi Baka has one of those really quirky sense of humor, and he cracks me up on a regular basis. But um, every time he's on, they'll find a way to baffle me somehow, and there it was. And you gave me a very quick explanation, so thank you. Rob Six, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome to the Billionaires Club. Yes, it's super nice to see you as well. So, imagine a luggage model poured out of silver. Okay, that would be a luggage model. Do you want a picture of a suitcase? Or do you want a suitcase that would fit kimchi in it, made out of silver? In which case, that would be one heck of a pour. I don't even think my Devil's Forge can do that one. Oh, yeah, I'll probably see it later. Kimchi, I'm afraid if I do that, what might come up. So I'll Google it later. Don't worry, buddy. So, but yeah, so that's everything at the moment. What is up and coming? What's happening? As I said, there's an awful lot that's come out. As I said, super excited. Obviously the family reconnections. The downer, on the other hand, that's lingering. And then, of course, tomorrow is a full-on work day for myself, having to deal with the website and literally paying a lot of money out in one go. So that'll be not fun to watch. But hey, you gotta spend money to make money, apparently, and we never know. Um, a fantasy character, nothing rude, buddy. I believe you. Um, entombed in silver. Okay. Oh yeah. So, wowzers. Okay, train of thought. Yes, I completely lost it there. So, yeah, new website is going up tomorrow. That'll be super cool. Sublime Mad Dog, thank you so much, buddy. Yeah, apparently only 3 of those have sold. And I think there's a total of 6 sales since it opened. which I'm actually kind of saddened about, really. I mean, because there's everything from hoodies to hats to face masks. And for anyone who actually has not worn one of the Ace Bullion face masks, wow, I mean, seriously, they actually are comfortable. So, and they're reusable once you wash them properly. I do, and it's going to be something that I'm going to ensure is on my website to link it over, because it really is something that needs to get promoted on a regular basis. I put it in my videos. Um, at least I think I do. I need to double check that one now. I put links to lots of things in there. Everything from becoming a channel to silver trader to you name it. Luckily I've removed some of the links out of there, which is good. Um, uh, I did too. And that was it. There was an entire video based on it. Um, so yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do another video to show it, and because I actually have some of the merchandise here in the UK. Obviously, I don't have the hoodies, but I am going to be ordering them in from SMAC himself, so I'm looking forward to that. But what I want to do with my new website, and I actually have a big long list. I wrote it down, so I kind of feel really bad for the designer because I wanted to get more stuff sorted out. Was I made a big long list of how to incorporate things. Like there won't be a guest checkout. You have to have a registration. This way, I know it's no one's gonna rip me off. It's genuine people on there. Um, then there's also going to be things like automatic stock and everything else. Before, all of that was done by hand. So if I woke up in the morning and I saw something sold, I had to quickly delete it. That was fun. And yeah, it was just crazy. Um, yep. And so I'm just reading chat right now. It's funny as heck. I think I have to keep. I can tell you guys now, it's freezing here. So I'm just glad I'm indoors. But anyway, with that, everyone, there's not a heck of a lot more to really bring you up to date on. In fact, I'm going to put these away whilst I'm talking to you and wrapping up. So I've done the button rounds here. Because I know Rhonda asked for these ages ago. She wanted something that was hallmarked, and I made up some button rounds. Got other ones here. Should I say Captain Caveman? Captain Caveman! Used to love that show. Bling bling. But yeah, so there we go. Monster 10-ounce bar here. Gotta love 10 ounces of silver. And number 2. One of the things I'm looking to do, actually, I'm still looking to make up number 3 in my kilo bar series. And that way, I can move on to number 4 in the kilo bars, because it's probably going to be number 3 and then number 4 almost straight away, probably. Because I know someone who wants number 4 desperately, because he has the number 4 10-ounce bar. So, oh, no worries, Bill. And also, Batfink. Does anyone remember Bat? Gotcha. You did see a heart, buddy. You saw the heart. But it's still right at the tip here, so I can easily show it. See? It's still hallmarked as well. It is kimchi, yeah. The heart is still available. But, yeah, get these skulls here. I don't know how to pay tribute, guys, to Colonel for the mold for these. But I think that it's going to be something. I don't know if I'm going to probably put a picture of them off to the side, or just some kind text on the bottom. One of those. Something we'll have to do. And here we go, lest we forget, with the poppies. These are really good for any serviceman or woman. Again, all hallmarked. 2 different spots that they've hallmarked them. Got number 4 and number 5. Yep, classic, absolutely. So number 4 and number 5 are there. I haven't made any more because I thought, well, we'll see. I know nothing kimchi, capiche? I don't know why you keep trying to get me to sing, young man. Oh dear God. The heck is that? No, no. Is it? My Spanish is rusty. Is it? Good evening, amigos. Buenos dias. Buenas tardes. Buenas noches. So, yeah. I best not play around with this too much because I know for a fact I'll get told off because I know that one's already sold. So, I'll put away the camera at the same time as I'm wrapping this up here. Oh, Jose, you're killing me here. My Spanish is so rusty, it's insane. And I can't even hit the translate button. That's horrible. Oh. So, but anyway, thank you for joining. I'm not going to pretend I know what you're saying at the moment, but there you go. So yeah, over this weekend, as I said, guys and girls, I'm going to be incredibly busy. I know I need to get a translator. Absolutely. Yeah, so did I, Bill. But the problem is that stuff that I can remember, because for a start, I took. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, John. The stuff that I remember saying was things that are more of an insult to people than anything else. I think that's the thing that sticks out into people's heads. Whereas, of course, the rest of the stuff is, like I knew how to do, what I took up in school, ASL, American Sign Language, for those British folks in here, instead of BSL. So um, to my sign language teacher who said that ASL is the way forward, and it would be really good, especially if I wanted to go into the medical field. That's all I'm going to say to you, okay? So, and I'm not translating that to anybody, but yeah, being told that having ASL would definitely help with the medical vet is hilarious. Well, no, sign language doesn't hurt to know. Sublime, if you just read what that meant, then oh my god, yeah, that's fine. Hey, Rob, no worries, buddy. Don't worry about it. Cold water clap. Okay. You know a bit of Swahili. Yep. Well, see, I know a bit of lots of different languages, enough to really say, I'm American and a few other tidbits, but um, yeah, so some of the other things that I know is just more to say, hey, look, um, I wouldn't call anybody those names apart from what I just did to my sign language teacher. You liar. Oh, okay, right. Well, then you probably got that one very quickly. So, and by the way, it shouldn't have been that way. It should have been that way. But moving on, it's hard to do it on camera with such limited space and availability to do it. So, yeah. It says you have a 400-year-old spoon. Okay. Thank you, Grace. It's Portuguese. Okay. Well, the things I know about, for Portuguese stroke Spanish esque is adobo, sazon, sofrito. Lots of those because I know how to make all the good rice and bean recipes that you could imagine. One of my roommates was, Portuguese, and yeah, fantastic. I picked up these girls hitchhiking, and they're from deaf school. Oh God, I dated a deaf girl once, dare I say, um, and it was really funny because I mean, at least she was able to read lips, which was a really good thing. And Yeah, when I crashed into the snowbank and was asking her to push the car, she wasn't happy. I don't know if it was a lack of language or that I asked her to push the car. Oh my God, it was so hilarious. And there was an entire dormitory there as well. So it was just the deaf dormitory. But yeah, my first car and three girls hitchhiking. Oh my God, no. That's the story for another day, probably. Yeah, well, definitely in this case. Never graduate. Oh dear. Well, you've made it through life. You're fine. You're alive. Death school. Death school. No, deaf. 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 Delta Echo Alpha Foxtrot. Um, yeah. Spain is the proper Spanish. Oh, we'll see. Oh, you get into the whole. Well, actually, no, I would agree with that. Spain probably is the proper Spanish, to a degree, whereas France is the proper French. But then, hey, you get French Canadian and all sorts of stuff. But enough said, because I mean, it has the word Canadian after it. So, Oh my God, you guys are really killing me. What has this stream done to you guys? Johnny, honestly, I would go back to sleep if I were you, buddy, because this is insane. It really is insane right now. I don't know what is going on. Um, Clearly, everyone's built up a bunch of stuff. Like England is the proper English. Yes, to a degree. Funny enough, you mentioned that, Bill, is on the expats forum that I belong to. And we discuss everything, by the way, on that forum from how to do tax returns. Should you do a tax return? What happens if you get called in for jury duty? And, people actually over here get a stimulus check. Can you believe that? So uh, I've just lost my mind. Yes, I think we all have, buddy. Um, But no, in the expats forum, we were talking about English and whether or not um, we've become a bit more, what's the word, open to new things, as opposed to like when we were back in America, where it was very much, you believed a certain principle. And a lot of people, still, I mean, I guess my family and everyone, whether they're Republicans or Democrats, and FYI, most of my family are Republicans, um, makes no odds about the current president or any other previous votes, etc. We're not talking about that, but we the whole thing is that they've always been that. So it's always been that they've been drilled in and set in the ways. And to a degree, I admire that. I kind of miss that. I also admire when I was back in school and stuff, having, like the Pledge of Allegiance, um, and I don't know. It's one of those really hard things, and schools are banning these things left, right, and center. It just kills me. Oh yeah, yeah. It's so funny. Next time I do a live stream, I am looking for a couple of victims in America. Yes, I did say victims because I'm gonna probably show up a flashcard and I'm gonna ask you to say what that is. So read out the flashcard, which will be very silly. Um, and yeah, some things obviously I can't say on this channel because the meaning is goes from innocent to being very, very rude. And that cracks me up. I got in trouble as well for that. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of things when you move from one country to another, you get into the language barriers or a terminology like a bum bag. That's what I'm gonna say, a bum bag. But in America, you guys put it around the front, and you have a zipper. I'm not gonna say what that is. Okay, got it? Because that's a swear over here. Well, ish over here. Um, but when I'm talking to people and I ask them about, say the word. If I said skyline, right? What car manufacturer makes the Skyline? Well, it's Nissan. And a lot of my family and friends will say Nissan. No, it's Nissan. But okay. And I used to call it a Nissan as well. Didn't have a problem with that, but now it sounds totally alien and foreign to me to say Nissan or Nissan. Yeah, the language over here is really, as I said, it definitely is more open, fluent, whatever. Um, oh, Jay, man, I'll have to watch it. Honestly, it's funny. I mean, but see, as an American in the UK, and understand this, when I first came to the UK, I ended up in Scotland, okay? So as an American from the northeast of America, I get put into Edinburgh. And well, technically just on the outskirts a little bit, but not too far away. Heading up a little bit towards Dundee. But sorry, Dunfermline. But yeah, so Edinburgh. And my first job actually was in Edinburgh as well, and that's where I passed my driving license. Go figure. I passed my driving license in Scotland. And if there's ever a place to have a difficulty in passing a driving license, it's definitely Scotland. You do a hill start on Scotland on cobblestones, oh my God, it is insane. Um, but yeah, so I got to learn the hard way very quickly, and it was really fun. As I said, had to re-register as a paramedic, had to do everything back then. And when your instructor then takes you out for a night out, which I thought, hey, that's like coming from, again, American, right? Where you don't interact with your superiors, your bosses, or whatever. You then keep your home life and your work life separate completely. But in this country, it's kind of like, screw it, we'll just mix everything together and have some fun. Um, yeah, Peru. Um, and yeah, just the insanity that goes on. And things that you get used to, you suddenly become desensitized to a lot of things. It was odd when I was watching one of the channels, and there was what I would call a very inappropriately dressed presenter doing the news, and I thought, what the heck? And I said, oh yeah, it's fine. It's one of the French channels. Okay, enjoyed that one. Thank you. Wife's approval. Uh, so, anyway, folks, that is it. I really wanted just to kind of catch up, say hello, give lots of love to everyone out here. Let you guys know I'm still around kicking. I'm waiting to receive some more silver to do more reviews. I don't even know what that is. I'm not going to say it in case it's something I shouldn't say. But I know there's someone who speaks Welsh in here, so that's yeah. Oh no, Grace, it was my pleasure, my dear. I hope you have a great weekend as well. Because I'm going to be busy nonstop, and I won't really have time. Um, Thanks, Kimchi. I appreciate that. Um, and silver is the universal language. This is universal, definitely, by far, all of this. Yeah. Um, but yeah, keep an eye, guys, on platinum prices before I leave. Make sure you hit up the that cartel site, and if anyone does need to, get in contact with me, use that email address for the time being. But I'm going to be fairly busy, as I said, this weekend, and there you go. So again, a massive thank you to everyone who's stuck around, who's stayed in, and been here supporting my channel. This is going to be freaking awesome this weekend, and I hope the website's going to be up and running there and then. Who knows what surprises are going to be there? You'll have to wait and see. I might be incorporating a few more things. Mountain of Accord, hello. I'm closing up the stream, my friend. Oh, crikey. Yes, happy Valentine's Day. Jesus, monkeys. Sending out lots of love. No wonder why Kim Chewbacca was saying about the heart. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Rob, don't worry about it, buddy. Don't worry at all. It was just a lot of little, tidbits here. So, but no, seriously, happy Valentine's Day. On that note, I'm going to end it. Jesus, 1, 2, 5, 4, 3. Yep. Wow. Mr. Durbin, sir, you have the most fantastic weekend ever. Make sure that you give Mrs. Durbin a hug for me. That's all I'm saying. A hug. Okay, yeah, hug. Yeah, there you go. That's the most appropriate way to do that one. And say that I said hi. So I don't want to get in trouble here, All right, seriously, sending out to everybody in here lots of love from, of course, me, Ace Bullion. I'm going to give you guys foxes. There you go. All right, Joe. See you guys later. Have a great day. Be safe. And happy Valentine's Day. Bye for now.